Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you some DIY Halloween decor using Arteza products. If you're not familiar with Arteza, you should definitely check it out. It is a company that sells anything that you would need for your arts and crafts needs. While browsing on their website, you can also find the blog posts with great ideas of what you can make with their products. They also have a YouTube channel with wonderful video tutorials and great ideas. Overall, they have amazing products and I recommend them highly. And now let's go see what they sent me this time to work with. First, I got these rustic chalkboards. They come in a package of 5 and you can see how beautiful this frame is. It is so rustic. I love the colors and the stressing on it. It is completely my style. It comes with hooks on the back so you can position it any way you want, and also it comes with the hardware. Now I am going to go ahead and grab some chalk from my kid's stash, and I am going to just go over with the white chalk, and after that I'll clean it off to make it even more rustic, and then I'm going to start writing it. If you're doing this, you can certainly use any kind of fonts that you want or any kind of stencil. I decided to go ahead and freehand this. If you know me, you know I like to freehand things if I can. So I am writing over here a magic potion with the white chalk. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and take my yellowish chalk and I am going to draw a cup of coffee. I really enjoyed working with this chalkboard, and I have to say I tried many chalkboards and I have several at home, but this one is such a great quality. You will see me over here in just a minute making a mistake, and I went ahead, just took a little piece of paper and not even pressing it down, I cleaned it without problem, which makes me happy. When I want to reuse this, I can certainly go ahead and clear it off and it's going to be like new. So it is reusable and very cost effective. So after this, I decided I am going to go ahead and just get a jute twine that came from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to fold it in half and then half again. So 4 times. And I'm going to make just a simple bow, same like you're tying your shoes, that type of bow. And I am going to cut off the excess on the tails and I'm going to hot glue it on the top right corner. And that's it for this first project. I really love how this turned out. You can definitely tell this is my style and it looks perfect in my coffee corner, coffee area, and it just matches my style. I can't wait to use the rest of them for my upcoming projects. Now I want to say a few things about myself. If you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you. I am Jelena. I am a stay-at-home mom of 2 kids and I love making beautiful things on a budget for my home. I love to show you guys how I do it, and I love to encourage others to try to create beautiful decor. I hope you will like what you see on my channel and decide to subscribe. Don't forget to click on notification bell on as well so you don't miss any of my future videos. Also look for me on social media. I am on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. I love to connect with my viewers and I love to see some of the recreations they made. Okay, now on to the second project. Second thing I received were these wood panels. They are 8x10 wood panels. They also come in a package of 5. Again, if you are part of my channel already, you know I love working with wood. I think it's just absolutely gorgeous. This frame is thick. You can tell it's very well made, and you can also make kind of a mini shadow box out of it. I absolutely love it. So first thing I'm going to do, I will use this burnt ember acrylic paint, also from Arteza, and I'm going to water it down and I'm going to stain the frame. After the stain was dried, I am using these 4 acrylic paints, white, gray, and 2 shades of brown, to distress my frame even further. I didn't have any particular pattern how to do it. I just went one color at a time and went around and distressed it. The only thing I was making sure is that the darkest brown, I wanted it in the corners to look even more, old and rustic. But like I said, I went with every single paint that I had over there. I went around and just added where I thought it would look good. So this is totally optional and very, very, you can create it to fit your style. Next step would be to take another paint. It is Outdoor Indoor Acrylic Paint by Arteza, and I'm using the white color to paint the inside of this wood panel. I didn't tape it because I really didn't so worried if it's going to be a straight line or not, because it is a rustic frame, so it doesn't have to be perfect at all. After I was done painting, I left it to dry, and then after it was completely dried, I went ahead and sanded a little bit because I didn't want it to be shiny at all. Next step would be to take my pencil and start writing the letters. I am freehanding again. Now this time I saw very similar words a long time ago online, and I snapped a picture of it. So I had it next to me on my phone just to make sure I am writing everything similar to it. And that comes to the curved letters. And then when it comes to capital letters, they're just simple capital letters, and I just did it on my own. Next thing, I am taking the black marker with a fine tip, and I am going over tracing the letters. So you will see over here, it is going to be Hocus Pocus, and then on the bottom will be which is wanted, apply within. You will see me later adding co at the end of the sign, like on the side of the Hocus Pocus, because I looked at the sign and I'm like, something's missing, and then I realized I didn't put co for company. But you will see me doing that later. Now I'm just tracing this again just to make it thicker and make some shadowing on the letters. Next step would be to take just a little piece of a branch that I had in my yard, and I'm taking also this jute twine that I got from the Dollar Tree, and as you can see over here, if you open it, it has 3 strands. So I went ahead and started opening one side of it, and then the other side I left unopened, and I did that a couple of times. I think I ended up doing 5 or 6 times, and I think you can guess it by now, I'm going to be creating a witch's broom. So when I had everything that I wanted, I started attaching the broom part to the stick part, and I was just using a very tiny wire to attach this two together. And then I cut off the excess on the broom part because it was a little too long. And then I'm using my hot glue gun to add it to the bottom of this picture frame. And then I also added a little dab of hot glue under the jute twine because when I propped this sign, it would just hang down, and I didn't want that. I want this broom to stay the way it is. And now the other part comes, like I told you, where I realized I forgot to put co on at the end, and good thing that there was enough space for me to add it. We all make mistakes, and you just have to go with it. And then after that, this sign is completely done. I really, really, really like how it turned out. You know me, I like simplicity, and it is Halloween sign, but it doesn't have to be scary, like I said in my previous videos, and this completely fits my decor. And I hope you like it. I have a code for you, BlondieNextDoor 3 for 10% off any Arteza product, so I hope you will go ahead and check them out. I definitely recommend them. For my third project, I'm going to be using these wood rounds, also by Arteza. They sent them to me a couple months ago, and you've seen me already using them in several of my projects. I absolutely love these wood rounds. So I took 4 of them, and I decided to use this white acrylic paint by Arteza and also 2 different shades of orange. And the first thing I'm going to do is I will paint 2 of them with the white. So I went ahead and had kind of a full coverage. Again, I wasn't too precise, but I just gave it 1 coat on both of them with the white. And then I will go ahead and mix those 2 orange colors. And I will go ahead and paint other 2 wood rounds with this orange color. And after I was done painting both of them, I dipped my brush a little bit in a white color left over from the previous 2 wood rounds and made the shadowing. As you can see, this will be a pumpkin. So I think it looks way better than just plain orange. Next, I'm gonna take this same black marker that I used earlier after the wood rounds were, of course, dry. The paint was dry on them. And on the white ones, I'm gonna create just eyes and a mouth of the little cute ghost. And this is just me out of my head, what I think ghosts should look like. So this is totally optional. You can make any way you want. And then on the orange one, of course, I'm gonna create carved pumpkins' faces. This is such a cute and fun project. I'm gonna create kind of a mini garland. I think you already guessed it. It is so easy to make, and you can certainly do this with your kids, grandkids. It is so easy and very fun project. So after everything was done, I'm going to use this jute twine that came in a package with these wood rounds, but you can certainly use any other jute twine or cord, whatever you want to use. And first I'm going to take 4 little pieces and I'm going to thread them through the hole on each wood round, and I'm going to tie a knot. I'm going to do the same thing on all 4 of them, and then I'm going to take a longer thread, and then I'm going to start attaching these wood rounds, cute little pumpkins and ghosts on my long jute twine. Again, making just a simple knot and adding a little dab of hot glue so they don't move around. If you want, you can add tassels in between or pom-poms. I just decided to leave it the way it is. I think it looks very cute. And that's it for this project. It was so easy to make, so inexpensive, and you can also put something on the back of it, so you can use both sides of these wood rounds. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're new. Also, make sure to check out Arteza's products and use the code that I have for you using BlondieNextDoor 3 for 10% off of your purchase. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.